Hi, it's Tara Green, and it is January the 9th already. So here's the aspects of the day for the weekend. So it's a very, very busy Saturday, as the moon enters upbeat Sagittarius, 3:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the energy really shifts out of that heavy, intense Scorpio moon time that we've been through for the last 2 days. And of course, two planets change sign on the 8th. So Mercury has just entered Aquarius, and in Aquarius it is squaring Mars in Taurus. So you might feel that tension, a little anger, kind of embodied. You know, Taurus is very stubborn, so expect the stubbornness and the not backing down to really rear its head. Venus also just entered Capricorn, so she's in Saturn sign. Mercury is also in Saturn sign. So we're getting Venus in Capricorn is very businesslike, very serious about love. Love is a business. She wants contracts, divorces even, long-term plans. You got to love your career. You got to reevaluate your career. So Venus in Capricorn symbolizes, because Capricorn symbolizes seniors, it represents older women holding worldly positions of power. So this is very good for Kamala Harris, becoming the first vice president of the United States, or any other women going up the corporate ladder, really breaking that glass ceiling, so that's a good thing. Now, Venus in Capricorn, because it's serious and it's heavy and it moves slowly, you might feel like your love life kind of slowing down a little bit, or you want to connect with older people. It's a good time to seek out wisdom from older women, crone wisdom. This is a good time to develop an access to your crone wisdom, because everybody has the maiden, mother, the crone, every person, whatever gender you identify with, has that archetype, that living entity of the elder woman. She's like the wise matriarch. She knows everything. She's birthed everything. She's gone through everything. So you can tap into that ancestral wisdom. That could be a literal woman in your lifetime, in your genetic pool, or any woman, any older woman you admire, heroine, a singer, a philosopher, a teacher, a seer, a writer, whoever that may be. This would be a time to really read, to delve into their history, their story. It's a time to really dip into also your own ancestry, and just a time to sit back and think about where you're going to put your energy with Venus in Capricorn. She's going to be in Capricorn for about a month, actually. And Mercury will go retrograde. I wrote about that yesterday on my blog at infinitynow.wordpress.com. Mercury is going retrograde in Aquarius, in January. So today, though, we're into Sagittarius energy, which is very fiery, optimistic, upbeat, positive, expansive, can really tap into those higher reaches of justice and mysticism, and connect with foreigners, and again, teaching, philosophy, all of that stuff that Sagittarius is all about, and justice. So you should be feeling this uplifting, positive energy as we go from the element of water and Scorpio to fire. So inspired. It's a good day to connect with people. It's a good day to kind of just relax. Humor comes back. And for everybody who has the moon in Sagittarius, including moi, I'm having my lunar return. So if you have your moon in Sag, this feels like a new moon cycle for you personally. So the moon is very busy. It inconjuncts, or quincunxes, Mars and Taurus. So again, there's that fire and earth, not really good companions. They don't really understand each other, It's kind of like an elemental volcanic explosion energy. Again, because Sag wants to just move on with it and easygoing, and Mars and Taurus is going to be really like stubborn and I don't really want to move. The moon sextiles Mercury, and then Saturn and Aquarius. So again, this is good for thinking broader, thinking newer, thinking about expansion, thinking about new technologies, thinking about connecting to those, higher teachers. That's what Sagittarius is all about on a spiritual level, higher master teachers, with Jupiter ruling it. Jupiter now in Aquarius, and then Mercury and Saturn there, and Jupiter as well, which the moon will also sextile later in the day, really connecting to those higher dimensional beings, not staying stuck in the material world. I mean, it's kind of a nice balance with Uranus and Taurus between going way out there into the cosmos, but staying very grounded in your body and listening to your gut instincts. Now, really nice Venus trine Mars and Taurus today. Good for all earth signs, benefits Virgos as well, very early degrees of the sign. So if you're born in early Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, it'll be very nice love, energy. So when Venus and Mars trine each other, they're very supportive. So you could be connecting to earth element people, for example. But again, it's very creative. Venus rules Taurus as well, so they're kind of in not a real mutual reception, but they're helping each other out. So that's all in the morning. It'd be good to draw or dance or do something creative that you haven't done in a long time, like open up the treasure chest and take out the costumes you used to put on. And Sagittarius is kind of like, even though it's the sign of the sage, there's a playfulness to it too. So again, the moon sextiling Jupiter in Aquarius. That's a good downloading higher karmic, cosmic energies there. And then the moon trines Chiron in Aries. So we're even feeling we can laugh off all the wounds and the hard times and our hurts and our vulnerabilities and our defenses, and even that's good. So the moon in conjuncts, again, Uranus and Taurus, like it did to Mars. So again, that sense of, I want to go, I want to travel, I want to be inspired, I want to be out there. And then Uranus and Taurus going, So that still reflects, Sagittarius wants to travel. And speaking as a double Sag myself, very frustrated that it's not so easy to travel this year. And so we have to kind of stay at home and kind of reinvent kind of our values and what we want to create. So then Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, this is later in the evening. Again, putting on a serious new way of looking at things. Again, Aquarius energy is freedom, it's equality, it's, for including all the people who always felt different or out there, outsiders, weirdos. Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius, orbits at a 90-degree angle. So really that's actually a very spiritual angle. The 90 degree is that classic L-shaped angle there. Okay, so it's good for, again, having conversations with those Aquarian energies. Okay, all right, and then you can see, very easy, Sunday, take a breather. It's been very intense the last few days. Moon squares Neptune. It is going to get very intense next week, so I'd really take the Sunday off to chill. Okay, all right, so actually I'm going to do a tarot reading here. I feel like you need this. Okay, so using the Muse Tarot, okay, we get the number 4 in the tarot, called the Emperor. Okay, now in this deck there is no Emperor. Everything is very feminist in this deck, so it's the feminine Emperor. She reminds me of Beyonce here, actually. Wearing her red dress, she's Aries energy, so again, representing new beginnings. The 4s are always about squaring things off, which kind of Saturn kind of does there. It makes things kind of have hard edges there. Although she's kind of in this expansive kind of musical landscape there, so it feels like you have to dance to your own drummer there. Emperor, Aries, you have to take the responsibility now for creating everything in your life, okay? And look at where you want to put your power. Okay, so that's the Emperor. There's something else I wanted to mention here. Void of course. The moon goes void of course on the 10th there. So it seems like it's very quick, like the moon is just zipping through Sagittarius. Void of course moon Sunday, so just chill. It's good for all mundane things. Now, if you want to get in touch with me, I'm at tarot.com. You can find me at infinitynow.wordpress.com. That's my blog. Follow me here, please, on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. So wishing you the very best. Have a great weekend. Blessings.